flames ignite, level up into the night. Swords clash hard in Azeroth. No mercy given, no time lost. Once you're in, there's no escape. This is more than just a game. Turn it up, feel the floor shake. Every click's a risk we take. If you're watching, then you know you're home now. Don't let go. Stay twisted. Feel the chaos in the air. Stay twisted. You're alive when you're scared. Drop a like, pull up a chair. Don't rush, stay a while. Stay home. Welcome to the madhouse. Footsteps echo, heartbeat loud. Horror screams cut through the crowd. Locked doors, fear in every breath. One more step could mean your death. City lights and sirens cry. GTA chaos racing by. From the dark to open roads, anything goes, you already know. Twisted S and F. Twisted S and F. Twisted S and F. Twisted S and F. No script, no filter, no disguise. Real ones only look me in the eyes. Grinding late or running from fear. If you found this stream, you belong here. Stay twisted. Feel the drums in your chest. Stay twisted. We don't sleep, we press next. Drop a like, let the madness flow. Stay a while, stay low. This is home, you know. Subscribe. Twist in F. Twist in F. Subscribe.
Woo, it's been interesting. I did not expect to go what happened earlier. Okay. Hello everybody. Interesting start of the show, isn't it? I will lighten up the mood here a little bit. I guess I have to say it to get it out of the way. Have to address it. What happened? Okay. Nightmare seen or somebody told him that Stallion was trying to get Ron in the Nightmare Network. Nothing wrong with that. It's on Ron was on his personal channel. Ron was talking about leaving. There was nothing wrong with that. In the grand scheme of things, nothing really wrong with that. Now, I never thought about it, and none of our officers thought about it. Never even gave it any second thought about the Nightmare Network. We just thought it sounded cool, and we just ran with it. At first, we was going to call it the Nightmare Network. To have that conditions, TNN. Then I told Stallion, now that might not work because there used to be a channel called, I think it was called the Nashville Network. And I looked that up and that was copyrighted. And then I looked up all that and I was like, well, I guess we can use that. I didn't even think about, Nightmare. I didn't even, I don't even watch Local Live that much anymore. Sorry. So I just never occurred to me. Then when he made such a stink about it, I was like, You know, first I was like, just keep the damn name. I mean, he just talking shit. Let him talk shit. Blah blah blah. You know, that was my attitude. But everybody's like, no, let's just change it. Keep the peace. You know, and then I was like, well, okay, we'll just change the name because we don't want no. I mean, we talk shit, but we don't want no real problems, legal problems, and all that. So we changed the name, and I thought that would be I thought on Twisted Stallion show, we said, okay, hey, we changed the name, and then went right on into the news. Maybe spent 2 3 minutes talking about it, and just it went right into the news. You fast forward a little further. Stallion changes his name, and I got on him about that. I've had I've had this Twisted SMF name. I've had it for 30 fucking years. This dates back to Twisted's sister. In 1998, when I was part of DSnyder.com, I was one of the people who helped made it. The guy who originally made it, I think his name was Dave something. Dave Marfield. Dave Marfield. That was the guy who originally started making it. And then he was in a band and shit, and I was one of the moderators. And he was talking about it. I said, well, Dave, I know about HTML. And then, back then, you actually made websites back then. If anybody made websites back then, you're laughing. No, you know what I'm talking about. You actually made websites back then. I said, Dave, I could do it. He said, well, good, do it. I ain't got fucking time to do it. That's how I got involved with it. At the time, we weren't a bunch of fucking crazy people back then. So I was using my real name. But I didn't really have a handle. I didn't really have a nickname. So I just sitting there thinking. I went, okay, Twisted. Yeah, I like that. And I was sitting there going, what goes well with Twisted? What goes well with Twisted? And I was listening to Stay Hungry at the time I was sitting there thinking of that. I was listening to Stay Hungry. Guess what song came on? SMF. Ding, idea. Light bulb, Twisted SMF. That's how that was born. That was 30 fucking years ago. You don't, when shit goes down bad on the internet, like Stallion said this a minute ago, I'm going to take some time away, take some time off. That's what you do. When people talking about your ass, and you're under heavy criticism, there are two ways you handle it. Either A, if you're good at it, you give them shit right back. You clap back and fuck with them back. If you're good at it. If you're not so good at it, then well, fuck it. I'll go away for a week or two and everybody forget about it. So that's how you do this shit. Now, after a couple hours went by, I got to thinking about, wait a minute. Change his damn name. Shit, well, that goes to Twisted Stallion show. I was like, fuck the duck. Now I'm going to have to change the goddamn intro. I'm going to have to change the goddamn song. I mean, I'm going to have to do all these fucking changes because he got these fees and changed his fucking name. So I started getting mad about that. Then as I was getting mad about that, I was already bad enough from something that happened earlier that day in the Discord. I was already in a bad enough mood, which I won't get into. But I was already aggravated enough. Then he talks about what he did at the start of the show. Started talking about, I'm going after them. And I'm not going. And we told him, just calm down, And then he didn't listen. And then blah 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 blah. Here we are now. See, I had to get that. I had to address it, get it out of the way. But it's the elephant in the room. I just wanted to get past it, say where we are. Are me and Stallion working together anymore? No, absolutely not. It doesn't mean I ain't friends with him anymore. Let's get that clear. There's two different things: friendship and business. You know, I'll still be his friend. I'll still talk to him. I'll still pop in his chats. Right now, I'm a little aggravated with him. I don't want to deal with him right now. I want to let him get whatever he's going on. We're talking about it in the officer chat on Discord, but I want to join my stream. I don't want to deal with that. So, but that don't mean I'm still not going to be his friend anymore. And all that. It's been history has proven and has shown between me and him, we might be good friends, but as far as working together, it just doesn't work. Because he'll do shit that either I don't agree with, or I'll do shit that he don't agree with, or he'll do something he didn't ask me about it first, or maybe I'll even do something I didn't ask him about it. We just two Brahma bulls trying to work in the same fucking barn, or however you want to say it. It just doesn't work. It doesn't mean I don't want to be his friend anymore. It just doesn't work. Buddy in chat for people here. Well, okay. I really didn't plan anything today. I figured that's what I was looking at chat to see if anybody was asking anything. Far as my channel goes, nothing's going to change. I'm still going to do the same shit I've always done. We got Resident Evil coming up this weekend. I'm going to be playing the dog shit out of that. I'll probably play that the entire weekend. So I'll be online quite a bit. One, I got to get the online hours in, which I am almost at 3K. Finally. I'm in the home fucking stretch. I'm almost there. Get this puppy monetized. Oh, I was reading off the chat. Sorry. There's a lot of shit going on around this behind the scenes. But yeah, no, nothing's going to change. I mean, I'm still going to do the same stuff I always done, even before this stuff with Stallion. Bring him back over here on the channel. We start doing the Stallion show, and all that. So same as stuff that I always did. Enjoy what people who do show up, watch my shit. Proud to have you here. I mean, I love for it to be more than 4 people right about now, but it is what it is. I mean, I never claimed to be anything big, and never, I am who I am, and you like me, you like me. If you don't, you don't. I mean, that's just how I've always been. I don't try to be anybody I'm not. I don't try to put up a character, that bullshit. I don't do any of that. I'm just me. If you like me, you like me. If you don't, it's all good. That being said, I thought I'd lighten the mood a little bit because even though me and Shane don't get along, you can't argue the chemistry me and him had together. Cause I've been told this numerous times that we made a pretty good team, and I got something I'm going to show. This was our 2nd episode. I saved it because I thought it was funny as hell. See if I can find it on my desktop, and I'm on the wrong monitor. I do this all the time. I switch monitors all the time. Oop. Actually, that's it. We move OBS over here right now. Hold up a second. That was in the way. Okay. Yeah, there we go. I'll get rid of that. I found something. Hey, Sherry, ain't seen you in a while. I found something. I was going through my hard drive. I was looking for something. I can't remember what I was looking for. And I run across there because it said, "Holy shit, LMAO." So I was like, "What the hell is this?"
We have to dance.
I clicked on it. This is the 2nd episode that me and Stallion ever did. So what's this shit?
Did donate. Tango
Fuck it
did
up.
donate. So here we go. I gotta find a stupid song.
Can't get up.
Media. We will
Well,
dance
Turo.
to.
This is back in the BBU days.
Here we go. We'll
Bad
dance to the
knees, bad
closing
back,
song.
and big belly.
I know. I'm gonna be hurting myself. I'm gonna be hurting puppy. All right, here we go.
That's good, Jerry.
Le stelle, oh mamma mia, la notte chiama forte, tutta
And no, I can't dance and shit.
scivola come seta,
What the hell is that anyway?
What the fuck am I doing with my life?
ti prende, non finirà.
What the fuck?
Balla, balla, gira con me, la pista è un fuoco, tu sai perché. Mani in alto, senti il cuore pulsare.
This was embarrassing.
Funk e vita, non smettere di
I
danzare.
really gotta cook this shit.
Passo dopo passo siamo in sintonia. Movimenti pazzi, pura follia. Brilla come stella, baby
Oh
sei
my
wow.
god, some good shit.
Nel mio mondo funky.
People like, what
All
the
right,
fuck are
fuck
you
that.
doing?
Oh, my legs. Oh my
Oh,
god, I had to
God.
stop it and I couldn't feel my legs anymore. What the
Oh.
fuck?
God damn, I'm old.
Got that right. I am old. Okay. Back on camera. Okay. Fucking chat thing. Not gonna be on this. It'll be fine. Finally starting to feel better. Yeah, I haven't seen you for a while. I figured you just was, over on the other side. That's what's going on now. Ron and Jim and I are over on the other end. I figured you was over there. I tried to. I can't even stomach live anymore. So I try to watch the other shows. I've watched, listened to rather, Rebel Morning. I try to keep in touch, but it's just, I mean, I can see our shit. Yeah. Anyway, this probably ain't gonna be a long stream. I think I'm just gonna stream only an hour because of all this and stuff, and then tomorrow I'll going in hot, as they say. I figured I'd just sit here and hang out with everybody for an hour because all the stuff going on earlier. As far as all the other stuff goes, I don't know. It's I don't want to say it's gone or nothing. It's just you have your bad spots and you have your things and you work through it. So I don't know what's going to go on. I've got some back plans and things I'm thinking about doing, but I don't want to reveal them just yet because I don't know what things change and you don't want to announce something and then it goes to shit. So things change all the time, opinions change all the time, moods change all the time. So, but I got some things going. My channel, it's not going to change. Like I said, everything's going to be the same. Nothing. I'm not quitting or anything like that. I mean, but I've been like Stallion. I was like it. What was it? About 2 months ago, 3 months ago, when that happened with I think it was one of me and Stallion's breakups. I was literally sitting here. Literally, I shit you not. I was literally sitting here just like this. And I was about to cry even. And all of a sudden I got a notification from the Discord. And it was Jim and I accepting my friend request. OBS back over here. going on. And I said, well, Gemini accepted my friend request. I was like, oh, okay, I'll check into it. But and then all it was just him saying, hey, hey, dude, it's all cool. And then he invited me back into, his network thing. And then when, we worked it out, and then things were good, So, you get like that when you do this shit. There's times you feel like, and I've felt like it. I feel like it even sometimes, now. I feel like, am I wasting my fucking time? I'm grinding my ass off trying to get this motherfucking monetized. I work and I work and I work and I work and grind and grind and grind. There's times I feel like, you know what? I've got better shit to do. Fuck this. I feel like tapping out. But there's always something inside me. Maybe it's the worker in me. I don't know what it is, but there's always something inside me that makes me keep fucking trying, keep fucking working, keep pushing, keep going. There's something in me that makes it do it. I don't know what it is. Maybe I just like what few people who do show up in my chat. Maybe I like the attention. I don't know. I mean, there's some reason why I keep doing it because I do enjoy it. I wish I could do this for a living. Of course, I know I could be like staying. Somebody, yeah, then the foot will be on me. Somebody criticizing me and give me shit, and then, then I'm back to be like, be careful what you wish for. That type of shit. But like I said, whenever that happens, some smart ass creator, you say something and he tries to capitalize on it and make content out of it and try to use you for content and start making fun of you or doing something and and he's getting all the views while you ain't getting shit and then you're getting pissed off about it, so you start clapping back at him. Like I said, there's two ways. Well, one I was told, don't do that shit unless you're monetized. Don't go after another creator. He's making all that money. Well, you ain't making shit. I was told that the other day. So don't do shit like that. Don't go after another creator when he's monetized and he's making all that fucking money and you ain't making shit, Jack. So yeah. So I've learned from some people. So but that being said, there's two ways you do that shit. You either clap the fuck back, and you clap the fuck back harder than what they did on you, if you're good at it. Or two is that you just say, yeah, fuck this shit, and you take a couple weeks off and come back, and everybody's forgotten about it. So that's how it is. That's how the internet is. They have a short attention span. Now, you might get pros still popping in your chat, giving you a hard time fucking with you, but you just block them and go on with your fucking day. Like on me, I don't fuck around with it. If you join my chat right now, you got an hour timeout where you even type in my chat. If you just now joined to think you're gonna come here and talk shit at me, earn it, motherfucker. You gotta sit here an hour. If you want to troll me that goddamn bad, you gotta sit here a fucking hour. I'll make you earn it. Since I'm not monetized. Now, when I get monetized and people want to talk shit, fine. As long as you pay that admission price, talk all the shit you want. I don't care at that point. Anybody in the chat? No. Okay. I didn't know how this was going to turn out. I didn't know if I was going to have a big turnout or I was going to have a small turnout or those people just didn't give a shit. But I thought I'd make some because I knew Stallion's going to pop off because that's what we didn't want any part of. We were telling him in our offer chat, dude, just calm down. Yeah, basically what we were saying. Just calm the fuck down. Yeah. And I guess he just had other plans. And I guess sort of in the middle of it, I guess I don't know what happened. He started off strong and then I don't know what happened. Maybe he just I don't know. But I don't, I'm not going to talk shit on the dude if people come here thinking I'm going to do that. I'm not. You know, we all have our bad moments. We all have, and I'm not going to kick somebody when he's down. I'm better than that. Don't mean I don't care about the dude. It just I can't work with the dude anymore. Just that was proof to me that I can't trust him. I just don't mean I don't want to be his friend anymore. You know, and I'll still talk to him in Discord. We'll still talk to him in the officer chat. You know, I'll help him out in anything he needs. I was working. In fact, I was working on his Hate song. That is a damn good song. I love this song. I listened to it earlier today. I was like, damn, I gotta keep it real. I actually like that fucking song. So I was sitting there and I found some new tool, and I gotta fuck with that thing more. It was a pretty cool tool. It took like lyrics from the song, and the AI would put it in the video, and it came out pretty good. I was wondering under what umbrella this channel belongs these days. BBQ, BB Phil. I think he's back in the BBQ days, if I remember correctly. Actually, I'm in my own network. After the shit that happened with Wonderland, at the time, a lot of shit's happened since then, but at the time, I'll be honest, at the time, all of us just like we didn't have a home. He'd come into the Wonderland Discord and like, hey, I guess you all know who I am. You all have 72 hours to get the fuck out. We were like, wait a minute. How the hell this happen? How the hell you even get in here? What the fuck? You know, so we didn't have any clue what the fuck was going on. So we all was sitting there fucking clueless. Stallion already had a Discord, which is what started this whole fucking thing. Stallion already had a Discord, so Stallion was like, "What? Just come over here. I got this Discord here that I'm not using." Just so that's how all the Nightmare Network got started. It was everybody left over from the Wonderland Network joined Stallion server, and he changed the name of his server from Stallion Show to Nightmare Network, and that's what led up to this. So we were pumping the shit out of it. We were trying to grow it, make it expand, make it something, and we gave it a pretty good shot. And then you fast forward, a month later to, how internet people have a short thing to just move on, and so it was tough to keep everybody. So I don't know what the status of that is. Like I said earlier, we did change the name just to keep peace with fucking Nightmare because he's making a fucking stink about it. So we didn't want any problems and people coming in our chat and giving us shit and blah 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 blah. You know what? We just fuck it. It's not that big a deal. So we just changed the name, and that's what I was going to do with our show yesterday on the Twisted Stallion show. We was going to talk about it, spend 5 minutes on it and say, hey, we changed the name. And then we didn't write, because we had a hell of a show planned for tomorrow, or yesterday, I'm sorry. Had a hell of a show planned for yesterday. I mean, I had a whole docket planned out, all kinds of very good fucking topics. And then, of course, it went south because of the shit that happened on Sunday, or Monday. Yeah, damn. All my days get confused. Stallion gone, still with you. You must have popped back in late, Phil. No, he had a stream earlier. My suggestion is just go back and watch that stream, so that way you can get caught up. Me and him are still friends. At least I guess. I don't know. I haven't talked to him. Me and a few of the other people speaking of said network. We got a little upset with him on his stream earlier. And I haven't talked to him yet. We're talking in the officer chat right now, but I haven't talked to him yet personally. Because I wanted to focus on my show, then I'll worry about it later, that type of thing. But anyway, I mean, like I was saying, I was in the middle of making his intro video for him, so he have an intro video for his show. but he didn't have anything because he changed his freaking name. So I was gonna make something for him, but I didn't get a chance to finish it because, well, I'll fuck it. I'll show you what I've got so far, and I'll show you what I mean. It's a cool video. Just keep in mind it's AI, and they got the text all sorts of fucked up. Let me find it real quick. Gonna downloads, I think. There, I do a streamer boo boo. Oh shit! Show 'em porn. how many streamers have done that? This one. I tried to edit it where it got the shit wrong.
They pushed him.
Let me move this over here. Change. Desktop. Monitor. Oh, that's Discord. Oops. Oopsie. I mean, it turned out pretty good, but just it got some of the damn text wrong.
They laughed. They tried to break him. But pressure makes diamonds. Or demons. He was a man named Stallion running through the fire.
See?
Heart full
Look at
of
that.
hope, soul full of desire.
I tried to edit it. Look at this shit here. Like, what the fuck is that? So I tried to edit it, but it just didn't look very good. So I gotta fuck with it some more.
Every you won't make it that far. Build a storm behind his eyes. Now the calm is just a disguise. They thought they broke him, thought he'd fade away. You can't cage thunder, you just make it rage. Now the shadows call his name. He
That's
don't
all
feel the
screwed
fear
up.
or shame from the ashes of the pain.
I ain't gonna play the whole thing.
Again.
I don't even know how how things gonna be with the whole Hades thing. Like I said, I haven't talked to him. Back to my camera. But yeah, I mean, so I was in the middle of making a video for him. You know, so it's not like I'm not gonna talk to him anymore and all that. Like I was saying, you know, I ain't. If you came here expecting I was gonna talk shit on him, not. We all have our bad days and good days. Yeah, I lost my chat. There we go. Get him up. No, not a good idea right now. I ain't gonna bring him up. I'm not even in the Discord for that reason. Because I haven't really talked to him yet, and not a good idea. We're all, yeah. I'm not happy with him, and a couple of other officers are not really happy with him right now either. You know, but we're still trying to talk to him. You know, so it is what it is. The whole thing was fucking dumb, anyhow. Nightmare get his knickers in a fucking twist just because we call it the Nightmare Network. Yeah. So, you know, we try to keep the peace and we won't change the name. It went a little south. That's why I thought the stream would only be an hour, because I'm not in any mood to play any games or anything tonight or watch anything tonight. I did have one video that I was going to play last night on a Twisted Stallion show, and I had there was a follow up video that I was watching right before Stallion stream. It was and I didn't even know it even happened. It was Vince McMahon's car wreck. He got into a major car accident, and this was a couple months ago. But the dash cam footage of the police cruiser, you know, how police officer will have a camera, chest camera. All that camera footage just recently got released. So that was interesting. Watch Vince McMahon being pulled over and seeing the favoritism they played him because he was famous. Now that been me or any other Joe Blow here in the chat, If that had been us that got pulled over and did, driving 115 fucking miles an hour, clips another damn car, rams into the guardrail, and debris flying. Another car got hit from the fucking debris flying everywhere. Then he goes over the other lane, and drifts over there. If that had been us or all these, damn, I got all these people watching, we've been thrown in fucking jail. But he got a little like, hi, how you doing? We'll give you a little court date and send him off on his way. And then you fast forward to the court date, and he basically all he got was a slap on the fucking wrist. It just kills you how when you're a celebrity you can manipulate the justice system. Unbelievable. That's what I was getting out of that from watching it. I was like, God, unbelievable. Celebrities can get out of get with the justice system. They just know how to bend the rules to suit them. That's the only thing I got out of that. Then I had another video I had planned. It's from that very same. No. It's somebody who compiled all the different footage of the UPS plane crash. They put that all in one video, all different points of view of that plane crash. And we was going to watch that. What else I had planned? Oh, the Janelle Grant lawsuit. She finally did a press conference and talked about it. Which that thing was over an hour long. We probably weren't going to watch it, but I found another clip channel that showed highlights of it, and it was like 4 or 5 minutes long. So I was going to show that, then link the full length video if somebody wanted to watch it. I had all kinds of topics planned for Stallion Show. Now, does that mean Twisted Stallion Show is no more? I don't know. We're in officer chat now. That's why if you catch me looking over here, that's because we're talking in officer chat. So I'm looking, while I'm over there. I mean, we're still talking to him and stuff, and trying to, work it all out stuff. So I don't know, So it's a mess. But like I said, I have a horrible temper too. This happens when you're in this line of work, as we say. It's going to happen to me one day. I'm going to say something stupid. I'm going to do something stupid. Somebody's going to clip it. Somebody's going to share it. Goes viral, and all of a sudden, asshole trolls start popping in the here. It just bound to happen. The more popular you get, the more under a microscope you are. That's just God's honest truth. And if I ever start getting a lot of people in here, it's going to happen to me. I know my temper. I know how I am. I'll have my bad day too, and it'll probably take the very same people that's going on now, probably the very same people on my ass. We're doing the exact same shit. Because I know my temper. I know how I get, and that's why I wasn't mad at Stallion. Whenever that happened, I said that in the officer chat. It's not about being mad. It's not about that. It's bigger than that. And that's what I said in the officer chat. Is that I can't be part of that. If that's fine, if you want to do that, that's great. I can't be part of that. That's what me and a few other people were saying. We were like, so that's all that was. Wasn't mad at him. I just like, nope. What else? Check my DMs here real quick. I got a ton of them going on there. Officer. Okay. I'll catch back up later. I see people, throwing it now. I'm like, being nosy and looking at the same time I do my job here. What else? I don't really got any games planned up until Resident Evil. I just recently started playing War Within, the War Within again, because I was thinking about playing Midnight, and thought maybe I'll get back into it. I still am serious though, which is probably what Stallion probably should. It's my recommendations when I'm going to tell him now. He needs to take some time off. He needs to just get away for a while. All things internet, just get away for a while. Get kind of recharge his batteries, then he'll come back fresh. Well, I'm going to do the same. But I got a vacation. I think it's the week of March, which I think, ironically, the same week Reaper is off. I think she has her vacation. I think it's March the 5th. I'm pretty sure it's March the 5th. And I'm going to do the same. I'm going to take a week off, not only from work, but a week off and doing this shit. Just to get away from it for a little while. Just kind of reset my, because there's been a lot of shit going on. And I just get a little break for a while. That's what you got. That's what I don't understand. Some of these streamers like Asmongold, S-Fan, and they stream and they make shitloads of money, and they stream all the time. Kingstar like that. He would stream all the time, and so now he's taking a break. But back when he was doing it, he would stream all the fucking time, and I never understood that. Goddamn, dude, there is such thing as taking some days off. And they just, grind and grind and grind. And I'm like, why are they doing it for? It's not like they need the money. They make more money in a week than I do in a year. I'm like, what the fuck? I sit there, I laugh and think to myself. And this job is two things. On what this job is here. Basically, it's two areas that you have to master doing this job. If you can do these two areas of this job here, if you can do these two things, got it. Those people that go into King's, does auditions and all that. If you can master these two things, I mean, not like I might people say that, but I understand how it works. One is be entertaining. Make people not only want to watch you, but you keep them here the whole 2 hours. That's one aspect of this. And the other one is very simply, as the Stallion found out, is putting up with people's shit. That's it. That's the only 2 requirements of this fucking job. Is be entertaining and putting up with people's shit. If you can do those 2 things, you're a goddamn streamer. It's that fucking easy. and really, too, putting up with people's shit, if you're good at that, you're halfway there. The entertainment will come along with experience. I like to think myself, if people watch me when I first started getting back into streaming, compared to now, hey, old chap, compared to now, I would like to think I made some motherfucking progress. At least you see some goddamn improvement. I hope I've got better. Goddamn. I mean, I'm trying. Give an old man some credit. At least he's trying. Finally, I'm glad I've seen some regulars up in here. That's not. I always like it when I see regular people coming here all the time, and that's what makes this worthwhile doing. That's one of the reasons why we thought about bringing the Twisted Stallion show back, because we had that one stream that we did. The first stream we did, we announced it. Hey, we're going to do a show this Saturday. Blah 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 blah. Come check it. And we couldn't believe the turnout we had. We was like, oh, holy shit, maybe this shit still works. So we got to thinking about it. I was like, well, since people enjoyed it so fucking much, it was like, well, shit, that just run with it. This Monday we'll do a show and see where we go. And then it went suck with a goddamn nightmare. Motherfucker, run your goddamn mouth. And that's what I tried to say earlier. When that happened, I said, he's just talking shit. Let him talk shit. Fuck him. And then everybody's like, no, it's just, I was like, okay, yeah. It is what it is. Uh, I'm running out of shit to talk about. To be honest. I try to think about what else going on. Yeah, I thought I'd play. I figured I'd just play. Probably catching up to get ready for launch. I think launch is in 2 weeks. I think on midnight. Sorry, I was gone for so long. I was still pretty out of change. Yeah, sure. I was fine. I've lost a lot of people because of all this Ron and Jim and I going back to LCU. I lost a lot of regulars because of that, and that's a whole nother drama thing too. Um, Jim and I got all these. He got all these fees because Stallion made that Discord, and then there was another Discord that Jim and I set up, and everybody went to Stallion's Discord, and Jim and I got mad about it, and pretty much did a Keem and went, well, if anybody goes to that Discord, you ain't going in my Discord, ban it, and I'll ban anybody who goes in. So that divided up the fan base. So everybody outside of us, Ron and Gemini, went over there, and then what little few people that records I do have, went over here with me, and so it fucked everything all up. Rather than trying to make everybody get along, and I still go over there and support them, and they come over here and support us. It just divided everything up, and then we got some people, even including our own officers, flat out hate the LCU and anything it stands for. So, don't even really like, me covering it. But I was like, the only time we even covered it is when we did the Switch of Stallion show. That's the only time we even covered it. But that's part of us. That's what we covered, and most of it was just called the Ron and Gemini. That's why we were covering it. Oh, that's true. I forgot about you, old chap. Yeah, that's true. Old chap is in both. Local boy. Yeah, he's in there. I just hardly ever see you because you're always on the other side. That's why I forgot about you. No offense. I just always see you over there. Yeah, we got a few that's neutral. At the state. That's the way it should be. It shouldn't have to be divided like that. That's silly. Just because they're over there, I mean, I can't go over and support them and shit. And it's just, I don't know why it had to be like that way. To me, I find it silly, but maybe that's me because I'm more mature. You know, I don't think it should be like that. But as far as the things going on between Ron and Gemini, there's things I know, there's things I don't know, things I'm allowed to say, things I can't talk about. So I don't, and I don't want to talk about it because I don't want to give any wrong information. A lot of this, what I hear, I have no concrete to back it up. I have no receipt to back it up. And I'm the kind of person that unless I got something to back it up, I ain't gonna talk about it. So that's basically what that is. Ron in the LCU, is he out of LCU? I don't know. Ask his move for that day. I hate to sound like an asshole, but that's just how he is. When 1 minute he's mad at the LCU, fuck him. I'm not doing anything with him. I'm not fucking. Then the next minute he's all so it just he gets like that. He gets all mad and all these fees and don't know what else to do with him 1 minute, and the next minute he's there. So, that Ron's another one. I love. I'll do anything for him he asks me to do. I'll do it without question. Me and Gemini, not so much. Which is sad, because me and Gemini used to be friends before all this happened. And I have to be me. I can't be somebody I'm not. That's one thing I'm proud of myself on is that I am myself. I don't be a character. I don't go by a fucking script. I'm just myself. So we did that one thing that any streamer in my position would have done was cover the stuff that happened with the Wonderland Network. I said some comments that he didn't appreciate. Then so that's what started the rift between me and him. And I won't say we're enemies. He's just not talking to me, and I'm not talking to him. But basically, because I covered Charlie Gold, and a lot of people like that when I covered Charlie Gold. Because if you look at the stream title, you think I'm gonna come in there giving her props and giving her a bunch of W's and all that shit. And I totally flipped speaking of script, I totally flipped the script on your ass and I went harder on her. That was on purpose. That's what I wanted you to think. I wanted you to think I would be all rainbows and fairy tales and all Charlie Gold, and I went harder on her. That was on purpose. Because she does have a fan base, and I figured if I came in hot with a hot topic, that's asking for trouble. So I thought, you know what? I'll do a mind fuck. Do a stream title like they're thinking I'm giving her all kinds of praise when I'm actually shitting on her. And that's what I did. So people seem to like that video. You know, speaking of a video, I'm sure people look at that and thinks I'm body. I swear to God, I'm not. I did YouTube promotions. I paid 50 fucking bucks. I'm going to do right now. I'll go on YouTube Studio and show you where I paid for it. The algorithm picked it up. I guess because all the likes I got. That damn Becky video that I made, it's got like 40-some fucking likes on it. Well, fuck it, I'll show it. It's got like 40-some fucking likes on it. And, like almost 100,000 views. Shit you not. Let me show you. Oh, look at this thing. 96,000, almost 100,000 views. And I made from this damn thing 207 watch hours from this damn video. And all I done, I did promote it. See, let me find it. That be in a promotion, but I'm not seeing. Oh, here we go. YouTube I'll just show it here. YouTube advertising. What's that say right there? 99.6%. All that was from YouTube. I think a lot of it is because that thumbnail. I used the same font, the same everything that Becky did on her Reddit. Or since I was talking about Gemini on the Reddit, it killed me in comment. I'm the Reddit guy. Fuck you, Gemini, you asshole. Reddit. Where the hell did you get Reddit from, by the way? Reddit. What am I, goddamn Elmer Fudd up in this bitch? Reddit. Well, that kills me. That video was doing so well. And all it was me being all pissed off because I got kicked out of Becky's Reddit. What pissed me off? How the hell? Somebody's going to have to screenshot this and tell me and show me that no, Twisted, that rule was there. Peter going crazy. No, Twisted, that rule was there. I don't remember it saying no LCU at the time when I made that post. So I consider that a bunch of horse shit. I don't get on the damn thing anyway. That damn Reddit dead and fuck. Nobody talks on it anyway. The only way I would ever watch the LCU ever again, regularly. The only way I would do it is if she swears up and down. If you put a stack of Bibles in front of her, I think she'd do it. That she's not going back to LCU, not fat camp, not anything. And I'm sitting like, well, okay, but if she comes back to LCU and it's fat camp, yeah, I'll go back watching again, and I'll promise a promise. I'd promise her if she came back, I would crown up. That way, because I know that would instill her to promise a promise. I'll do it. I'll honor my promise. She comes back, I'll crown up. And she knows me. Well, she's up for a while, but she knows if I say something, I do it. She knows. I hope she knows me well enough. I'm going to talk. I haven't talked. Speaking of that, I haven't talked to her. In Discord, I haven't talked to her since she went back that time she went back when she left the BBU, went to LCU. I haven't talked to her since then. Well, what over? It was almost 8 months ago, 7 months ago, something like that. Yeah, I haven't talked to her since then. So yeah, that'll be interesting when she comes back. But like promise and promise, comes back, I'll do it. God is my witness, I'll do it. But anyway, that I just thought I'd touch on all this shit. I wasn't going to spend a whole lot of time. Spend a whole 2 hours here. I figured I'd spend an hour. I figured I'd go live. I didn't go live yesterday. The reason why I didn't go live yesterday was because we had a Discord meeting, and that meeting lasted 2 hours, or however how long, 3 hours, how long it was. But everybody had a lot of shit to say. By the time I got out of it, I was so mentally exhausted just from all that. So, Reaper busted my balls about this, and especially here. I'm always more of a text guy. I've always loved texting 'cause I can always do something at the same time while I'm texting. I'm watching a video or I'm doing something. So I've always been a big text guy. I was just always, even on the cell phone, I'm the same way on the cell phone. You call me on the cell phone, I'm like, fuck, what do you want? I ain't got time to talk to you. Then I'll text you, what do you want? Yeah. I'm the same way on the cell phone. I'd rather just text you than talk to you. And so I can't like that on Discord. And so by the time I got out of that, I was just mentally tapped out. I was like, fuck it. I'll put a preview up, make sure people I'm still there. I ain't dropped off, so I said I'll put a preview up and I'll go live today. I just didn't feel like it. I was all tapped out. I'm losing my voice. Getting back to Stallion. That's my, I'll talk to him once I get out here. That's my recommendation to him is just take some time off. Reset yourself. I think once he took some time off and got away from the internet for a little while, that includes us, just completely got away from everybody, including myself. Just got away from everybody. And I think once he came back, he'd be a wholly different person. Everything'd be fine. And that cool down. When you change your name in YouTube, there's a cool down period. I think it's 2 weeks. I'm not for sure. Somebody let me know. Somebody let me know in the chat. I think it's 2 weeks, and then he can go back. Hey Bill, I'm sorry I missed you. I was I was looking at something on my video. I don't know, Billy. I haven't because I went live right after. He ended his. I went on mine. I haven't talked to him personally, but I do see him typing in the officer chat. I got the officer chat on this monitor over here, so I am watching it. Everybody's talking in it right now, but of course I haven't been because I'm doing this. So he's talking to everybody, and everything seems fine. We're talking to him, and he's apologizing and all that. So probably everything will be all right. Not like with me, it's not the first time I got mad at him. and I'm sure it won't be laughed, you know. So I think everything will be all right. It just well, everybody needs to calm down. And but I got mad at him too, you know. And I think Reaper's trying to talk to him, and there's a lot of people in the officer chat right now trying to talk to him. I think everything will be fine. That's my recommendation to him. Like I was saying, him take some time off. But it's gonna happen, people. This part of this gig. Sign up for. It's gonna happen. Like I said before, it's gonna happen to me one day. I'm gonna say something stupid. I'm gonna do something stupid. Somebody's gonna talk about me. That's one of the reasons why I never go to. Like Kingstar. You know, he speaking of that. You know, he held tryouts Sunday. You know, and I get tempted. I get tempted to sit there in members waiting and see if you bring me up. Go, okay, God damn it, I'm up here. Let's fucking go. Yeah. And I get tempted. You know, I'm not gonna lie about it. I get tempted, but the main reason why I don't, the chat will roast the fuck out of me. Look at that bald headed, ugly son of a bitch up there. Who the hell he thinks he can't get a show? He ain't that. He ain't this. He ain't that. Yeah, da. So look at that no teeth having motherfucker. Fuck him. Yeah, that's the reason why I don't. I don't want to deal with that bullshit. If I had some encouragement, like if somebody say, Twisted, quit being a pussy, get up there, you know. If I had some encouragement, I probably would do it. I won't lie. You know, if I had somebody encourage me, say, Twisted, quit being a fucking pussy, get up there, you know, audition. I probably would do it. But anyway, my point was, say like I did, you know, got an intern spot in LCU being what it is. That's what they do. They make fun of you. They fuck with you. They'll look for a weakness and exploit it. You know, they'll find something that makes you mad, or something that they know it might make you mad. That's what they do. They look for something to fuck with you with. And my point is, something will happen with me. I would do something or say something stupid. I'll be the same way. You know, I'll lose my fucking temper and making it worse. It happens to any of the streamers. I can think of many times I used to watch RTU, Review Tech USA. He would do that. Somebody be fucking with him. He mouth the fuck off and lose his goddamn mind. Clips get shared everywhere. Another one I can think. Dark Side Phil. I ain't getting no contribution. None of you motherfuckers are donating. I ain't doing this shit for fucking free. What the fuck? He start bitching. Everybody start clipping that shit because he bitching about people not donating. I mean, it just happens. Becky, you know how many times Becky's done shit. People will clip Becky. You know, just part of this. Like I said, it's gonna happen to me. I'm sure. At some point, I want to say something stupid or something. You know, I'm sure I'll do something stupid. Bound to happen. Well, that's all I've got. Damn. All of a sudden, I got an influx of people. Well, welcome everybody. I was down to 4, and I'm up to 10. What the fuck? Okay. Shit gets around, I guess. Probably shit getting around with Stallion. Yeah, so everybody's coming checking me out and being fucking nosy, I guess. I know how you fuckers are. Because the Stallion blew the fuck up. Now everybody's popping in my chat figuring what the fuck's going on. Everything's fine. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to see here. Everything's fine. Yeah. I'm looking at chat right now, officer chat, and it seems all right. You know, he'll be fine. That's all I've got. I just thought I'd come up here. I didn't want to come up here a whole damn 2 hours and just here and just blah 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 flapping my jaws. I do that all day long, and I do that for a living. I actually do that for a living, flapping my fucking mouth. So Trying to give you some more. Oh, well, thank you, Billy. I wonder when I had a little influx there. Yeah, you said you streamed earlier, didn't you? Face with, you're all curious. Yeah, I called you out. Yeah. Yeah, he had a little blow up. I mean, it happens. Well, actually, he had a little weird. It turned. It started from a blow up, kept going real dark, to flipping around and going real. I don't know what you call it. I guess call it quitting or tapping out or it happens. There's like I said, I've thought about it. I said that I talked about it earlier, and then I got that DM from Gemini. I went back to the Wonderland Network after that blow up happened, and come check the show. Yeah, I'll never get a chance to, Bill. I'm always doing friggin' something. Always something behind the scenes I'm doing, or I'm working, or something. Yeah, I'll pop in there. Bipolar one. Yeah, I always kind of wonder if I'm like my best friend. She was bipolar, and I had. No, that's one of them. Sally always asked me, "Say, how the hell you type so fast?" I had to learn. When her name was Kelly, she passed away. When she'd get mad at you, like it's like typing, online and typing, through back then it'd be Yahoo Messenger or something like that, and she get mad at you over something, son. She'd be if you wanted to keep up with her, you had to learn. So that's how I learned to type so fast. Was because of her. Said before, King watches. Got his attention right now. Yeah, I always assume he watches. I really don't honestly know. Because sometimes I would have a fucking idea. All right, sometimes I would have a fucking idea, and I'm like, did that motherfucker just take my goddamn idea and ran with it and just tweaked it and made it better? I had that. I know I had that. The chipmunk thing. Me and Sagan did that first. Guess who did that a couple months later? Did the bunny rabbit shit. Okay. All kinds of shit. Be it me or Gemini, one of us would have an idea and came up. I'll be like, you cocksucker. Take a little old streamer, rip off an idea. My voice is going to shit. Yeah, but I've always thought about doing that. Getting up there when he had those open auditions. I'm not gonna lie about it because that's where all the action is. I get tired of sitting here grinding my fucking dick off and go over there and have an easy fucking job, If a fucking duck, if I can make fucking thank you being around, baby. Yeah, I've thought of that. I thought about that might be my way kind of in. He does. I know for sure he does know my name because my name has popped up several times on Local Live. The shit with Gamers Asylum. I was a motherfucker who dropped that bomb. But I can't take credit for that though. CC sent me something, and I said, "Well, why don't you send it?" "Oh, I can't send it because I'm linked with Becky." I said, "You need the cloud anyway. Go where you just drop a 50 bomb or 20 bomb, whatever the fuck, and then you say that." Okay, so I was the one to drop that bomb. I used to be a moderator for Local Queens back when Becky was over there. And one time I said something, and this is a little story. One time, Team was doing a thing with Becky, and he told chat on Local Live, going into Local Queens, chat, I want you to fuck with Becky. I want you to do nothing when you're in there but rain L's. And that's all you do. You just sit there and fucking rain L's. I want to see L's all that damn chat. Just don't stop. Keep fucking doing it. So the first night that happened, I was like, oh my fucking God. How the hell can I moderate this shit? What's the moderate? It's all goddamn L's. So nobody can chat. People's getting pissed off. I'm getting DMs out the ass on Discord. Twisted, do something about this. I'm like, I can't. I'm just a fucking moderator. I don't work for Keem. I'm basically working for fucking Becky when you get right down to it. I can't do nothing. So the first night went by, I didn't do shit. Night number 2, and this is where I fucked up. Night number 2, in pre-chat, right before the stream happened, Keem was talking about doing it again. Nosy ass Xylee was in the fucking chat. See me typing and said, I said something on the lines of, I don't care. I'll give them 20 minutes to get their little yayas out. Then after that, I'm going to start timing people out. I've had it this time. Xylee took a screenshot of that, sent it to Keem. Keem reads it live on air. As a matter of fact, I've got that. They haven't yet. They haven't. I mean, I thought maybe that would be my way in. Yeah, but they haven't yet, so I don't know. But I have that clip somewhere. Let me find it. Oh, that'd be it. But I saved that because I thought it was funny. Yeah, man, I gotta look first. Oh, I hate it when you try to find shit and your brain just takes your shit. There. I save a lot of shit. Old stuff. It. Yeah, here it is. I found it. Okay. How's that? That over there. Yeah, this is when.
Look at the live on here. Look at the live on here. Xylee posted.
This is when this happened. I got the Gamers Asylum. I'm sure when I dropped that bomb, I'm sure I've got that somewhere. But this is me when I got fired as a moderator on Local Queens.
Something interesting that I think you'll like.
Live on air?
Yeah.
Shit. Hang on.
Oh, let's see.
Hang on. What's it having a brain fuck? OBS. Like it's OBS. Hang on, I got to. OBS. I like having OBS right in front of me. Okay, now switch to fucking desktop, you damn dummy. Alright, here we go. My monitor. There we go. Alright, here we go. This is me getting fired on Local Queens. Okay, here we go.
Look at the live on here. Look at the live on here. Xylee posted something interesting that I think you'll like.
Live on air?
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. Keem is probably going to tell his chat to come at us again. I guess. Can you read that? I can't read it. It's too small on my screen.
I guess let him for a bit. Then we have start timing out, I guess. I gave him 20 minutes last time. I always keep 2 tabs open. LOL. Because they were literally timing out and banning anybody that was like talking shit about Queens yesterday. Their mods were.
Wow. Oh.
That's why they were so mad, because they couldn't fucking time me out or
Bullshit, Rastoff. I wasn't doing that. I was timing out the people rating L's. That's the people I was timing out. Thank you very much. Okay. And I never, for the record, again, yeah, I use OBS. I like StreamYard too, but I get used to OBS just because of this, in case I ever, so I know what I'm doing when it comes to OBS. But I'm still green with it. I never banned anybody. I was always a timeout guy. Usually, when I did ban, so it'd be like 30 seconds. That even the 30 seconds would piss people off.
Banned me because I was also a mod. So then they started spamming unmod Rastov.
Oh
Guess
no!
what? I'm a channel manager, motherfucker. I can make myself
Oh.
mod again.
Oh no, I did not know that. Rastov, could you do me
Yeah.
a favor and remove all those mods? We're gonna remove those mods.
You know what?
Because that's
I think that's a good idea.
that's extreme mod. That's mod abuse.
That's mod abuse. I guess where I get that line from. And everybody got so mad at me. Like, thanks, Twisted, you dumb motherfucker. I'm like, what did I do?
Abuse. That is mod abuse.
It is.
Oh, they gone.
For having an opinion.
Rastov, I only want you to be the only mod on Queens. You're the
Can I
only-
keep Xylee
and Xylee.
and Xylee? Okay.
I trust you and Xylee to moderate Queens correctly.
All right, cool.
Oh, I'm so happy right now.
No, but they can't.
Bro, they have like
I'm
fucking
sorry.
200 mods. That's crazy.
See,
and they're all the shit talkers too. That's
okay,
nuts.
here's the thing. I thought the moderators were just talking shit about me on Queens. I didn't realize they were mod abusing. That's a whole different story. You gotta go. You gotta go.
I thought you knew that, honestly.
Hey, Becky and Tina, let's try like YouTuber 101. If you have 500 mods that are silencing all the criticism of you in your chat, then your money's probably gonna.
And for the record there, Mr. Keemstar, I was told to do that. Hey there, honey child, sugar baby. I was told to do that. That was my job. Okay.
Stay the same every single month because it stops new people from coming in. I wonder why your show is still only making $30,000 a month and it's not going up. I wonder
Nick
why
Stone
my
F super
show.
chatted
He would do that with God, paying members. There's one time somebody kept spamming it. It was something on the lines like Becky has a hairy pussy. He kept spamming it. And that's how I roll. I say, would you fucking stop? Okay, we get it. She has a hairy pussy. Okay, we understand. That's great. Okay, would you stop now? Yeah, something like that. But he kept going. So I timed him out, and then I timed him like 30 seconds. Then I would time me out a minute. Becky didn't like anybody like that. If it was up to her, I think she probably would have banned him. But I think she tried to be a little bit more lenient because of you, Keem. But yeah, I was to go on Becky's Reddit. Speaking of Becky's Reddit, when I'm talking about go on Becky's Reddit right now. If you even mention, allude, or even talk about Becky going to fat camp, they'll ban your ass. Keem, they'll ban your ass over Becky's Reddit if you even talk about Becky going to fat camp. She'll ban them. I got banned because I brought up LCU. I did a post from 3 months ago, and I got it banned. And here's the funny part, Keem. I created the fucking Reddit. I own the motherfucker. I made it. Like a dumbass, I give it back. I give it back to her, and I got banned. Shit.
$20. Hey, so we all know how much I hate Becky. Can I still be a Queens mod?
No, demod them. No mods.
They're all demodded.
You're no mods.
Oh, I was already demodded. That's not fair. We got to fix that.
Yep. And Rastov, stay on
Yeah,
that
I don't
all
want-
through time.
I don't want to do the whole thing. I get some people mad at me when I talk about LCU. But yeah, I got that Becky videos on. It's on my channel. It's and maybe the second or third one. I'm not sure what's at, but go on my channel and you'll see me talking about it. But yeah, I got banned on a post that I did 3 months ago. Me, that's what's doing it. Give me a second here, y'all. Got this video right here. Yeah. Hi, this is Twisted SMF, and I'd like to bring you to a public service announcement. This is from me. This video, by the way, almost got 100,000 views. I don't know what the fuck I did, but I did something right. Not by the network, it's only from me. Just a public service announcement. Apparently, you can get banned even from posts that you did 3 months ago. And I'm pretty sure at the time when I was doing all this rule was not applied. So thus, that excludes me from this post. All right, so now with that in mind, well, you can go on my channel and you can find that. But since we're doing that, I will prove my point. Right there, number 10. No LCU. That's what I got banned for. What was that? But here what I'm talking about before. Last post on this was 2 days ago. And this is the person right here in question. His name is FBI director, but he changes his name to Pleasant Champ. But that's the name on YouTube. He had it here before, but I guess where I called him out on it, you know, now he's changed it. Anyway, but this is the person in question. I think that banned me. I don't think it was Becky or CC or anybody. I think it was him. But this post right here, and I can't bring it up. I think because I'm banned. Here we go. While the rule here's a good example. Or am I in LC? Yeah, I'm a cash cow on the server. Yeah. Why are rules so hard for people to comprehend? Please, can someone explain? Why are you in Becky Boop subreddit if you don't support Becky? That's what we do here. If you're not here for that, go make your own damn subreddit and gripe there. This comment is getting removed, but I had to highlight genius behind it. Last time I checked, this is Reddit, not Discord. And this Reddit isn't going anywhere. If you got a problem with that, I'll kindly show you the door. I said in my announcement last week, we want you to post, comment, and interact with each other here. Just follow the rules. It's not that hard. When Becky returns, you'll hear it from her first. They do not like you bringing up Fat Camp. Can't talk about it or anything, or they'll delete it. I heard like this is CC. The entitlement of these people, wah, wah, wah. We want to be able to come here and post what we want, wah, wah, wah. And yet you're the one crying. Oh, shit. I mean, I said this before on my thing. As long as you leave it up here and you keep insisting on the possibility of Becky coming back in any shape or form on the internet, as long as you're leaving that up there of the possibility of it, people. Oh, let me get off. Thing about OBS, you got to change the scene. As long as you do that, people are going to keep talking about it. They're curious. They want to see. Echo here now. They want to see. They want to speculate and talk about. Well, is she coming back to Fat Camp? Or is she coming back to her personal channel? Or what's she doing? And they get offended just because you even bring it up and talk about it. Thinking like we're pushing Becky to come back. No. It's just we want Becky to come back. And we're just curious of when it happens. Like I was talking about earlier. When she comes back, I'll be one of the first ones there to congratulate her coming back, and I'll crown up. I promised. I said I'll do it, and I promised. And I'll do it. But that's all that is. And people, they get all mad about it. Like I lost where I was going. Somehow I went a half hour more longer than what I planned on. Well, thank you, but buffering. I ended up talking a little bit more than I planned on. But yeah, I mean, I can't sit there and lie and say no. I'd never go to the. No, I mean, I can't sit there and say I won't ever do it. But the money's good over there. If I can fucking do that job for a living, quit what I do now for a living, and make more money doing that job sitting here on my fat ass than going out and do what I do for a living, shit. I mean, well, there can be a thing about careful, but like like happened with Stallion, be careful what you wish for. You get over there and team fire my ass over something. And I got you over here, and I shit out of luck, or I do something. That's what they do over there. They look for weaknesses. They look for chinks in your armor. And whenever they find something that they can exploit, they're going to exploit it. That's what they do. They love to push your buttons. They want to make you mad because that's what they like to do. They want you to crash out. They encourage it. That's kind of their bread and butter. They want to make you mad. But I can't deny that, if it were to happen. I mean, Stallion even told me that before. The brother, if you ever go over there, I'll be the one of the first ones to congratulate you and give you a hug and tap you on the shoulder and say, "Good job, brother. You made it." So so it's not like I would be like shit on if I did it. I mean, look at Ron and Gemini. They went over. But I got some people even in our camp though who don't even like you even talking about Discord or Discord. I'm looking at Discord. Don't even like you talk about LCU. And I promised them that I wouldn't talk about it. And here I kind of am, but I'm kind of not, because it's something I can't avoid because I'm kind of part of, in a way. I'm linked to it. Like buffering is what I'm talking about. I'm linked to the LCU because I've done shit over there. So it's hard for me to not talk about it. I mean, the only time I really talk about is when we do the Twisted Stallion show. That's really the only time I ever really even talk about LCU. Usually I'm doing my gaming shit or they fire you for no reason. You still have a great platform. No loss, all gain. Yeah. The whole thing about that though, that's one of the reasons why Keemstar he's doing now, making you sign I think WWE, I brought this point up before, because that's what Vince McMahon had to do. The people would quit WWE and go to WCW, and at the time WWE would be taped, like a taped show. At the same time, Rick Rude did it one time. He was on WWE programming, but it was a taped show. Then he was on WCW Live, and he was on both programs on the same fucking night. He was on both programs on the same fucking night because WWE was taped. WCW Live. My voice went out. So Keen's making all the talent sign a non-compete clause, meaning once you sign that contract, you cannot go live under any circumstances once you got fired. And I think it was 60 days. But he put a disclaimer on Rebel this morning. If you left on bad terms. Now, if you left on good terms, say like I was doing a show, and I went to Keem and said, "Keem, I don't think this is working out. I'm not bringing any money. I'm not bringing any viewers. I know enough to admit I'm not cut out for this. Blah 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 blah. Keem will go, well, that's okay, bud. So I said, can I just give you like a couple weeks notice? Give you time to find somebody. Blah 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 blah. That's leaving on good terms. Because Keem would appreciate that, but you're still hosting, even though you're wanting to quit. But you're giving him time to find another host. That's leaving on good terms. But if you do like Gemini and see these few of these other go, fuck this, I quit, fuck it, end the stream, and quit the LCU and all that shit. That's leaving on bad terms because you left on your terms, not Keem's terms. That's leaving on bad terms. That's why he had to put that clause in there. Because so many people were fucking doing that and it's pissing him off. So you can't blame him, you know, because of that happening so much. But you know, Rastov did it. Booster did, or not Booster. Scooter. I get those two confused. Scooter did it. You know, so many people. You know, Becky did it. Gemini did it. You know, fuck this shit and you quit. And you know, so that's why they had to put that in there. So it makes sense. But anyway, my voice is going to shit. I'm going to get off here and get caught up in all this officer chat and everything going on in the damn Discord. But I appreciate everybody coming out, everybody talking, and I think tomorrow, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I'll be doing something. I just don't know what. I'm assuming probably playing World of Warcraft because I'm going to play Midnight when it comes out. So I'm probably going to keep getting caught up and get my character, not just get it up to par where I can get through the quests easier so I can level up quick. Because I got some other shit to do. And of course, got Resident Evil this weekend. Hey, sure, yeah, you too. But I'm glad you stopped by. I'm glad to see you. I missed you, actually. I talked to you so much on the other end. Speaking of that buffering, Sherry, she's from Gemini's camp, more or less, and so it divided up the fan base a little bit. It sucks. Anyway, got some that's still over here. YouTube, buffering. Anyway, we got Resident Evil coming up this weekend. So I'll be playing the shit out of that. I mean, from the time I get up, the time I go to bed, I'll be online if I can stomach it. The whole damn game. I'll be playing the fuck out of that. So that's one of my favorite games is Resident Evil. And I ain't gonna. It wouldn't be fair if I did it online. Stream the game online. Then I'm not streaming and I'm still playing it. It wouldn't be fair to you all. So fuck it. We'll do it live, and I'll just play the whole damn time. Anyway, that's all I've got. Y'all take care, and I'll be here tomorrow.
Ignite, level up into the night. Swords clash hard in Azeroth. No mercy given, no time lost. Once you're in, there's no escape. This is more than just a game. Turn it up, feel the floor shake. Every click's a risk we take. If you're watching, then Footsteps echo, heartbeat loud. Horror screams cut through the crowd. Locked doors, fear in every breath. One more step could mean your death. City lights and sirens cry. GTA chaos racing by. From the dark to open roads, anything goes, you already know. Twisted S and F. Twisted S and F. Twisted S and F. Twisted S and F. No script, no filter, no disguise. Real ones only look me in the eyes. Grinding late or running from fear. If you found this stream, you belong here. Stay twisted. Feel the drums in your chest. Stay twisted. We don't sleep, we press next. Drop a like, let the madness flow. Stay a wise, stay low. This is home, you know. Subscribe. Twist M F. Twist M F. Subscribe.